change the trajectory. So, all right, y'all ready? Now, one of our aims in life is to leave a legacy for our kids, our children, and our children's children, right? And one of the ways we do that is we fill them with power. Now, you've been placed in this society, in this wherever you are, in a position of power. Now, you might not say, "Hey, man, I don't feel very powerful," but you have been placed in a position of power in your circle of influence for such a time as this. For you to be God's mouthpiece, for you to be his hands and his feet to go where, to carry the gospel throughout the ends of this earth. Now, I can only reach so many people, and you can reach so many people, but together we reach that many people. And the same thing we leave on to our kids. So we've been in a position of power to break the negative narrative that's being fed to us. Okay, that if you are from this area, like I'm from Atlanta, but then I moved to a smaller town, and where I live, I feel so much more peace and closer to my kids than I would, working 24 hours in the big city. So that narrative saying that, hey, you got to be here to be somebody. Well, I can be somebody to my kids and to my circle of influence. Instead of being negative and feeding negativity to my kids about, man, politics is this way, and the government is this way, and these people over here are this way, I can fill them with power with the words from my mouth and positive affirmations, and let them grow into self-sufficient thinking for themselves human beings that'll change the world. So the more I can feed into them, I can change the direct trajectory of the statistics. The statistics say that young black male is going to be in jail, or going to have so many kids and things like out of wedlock and things like that. But the more I feed into them, I can break that. So one of the main ways to do that is to fill them with hope. I help them to see the potential that I want to remember. Yesterday I was talking about effective communications from letting my kids see this right here, what I have, the way I see it. Communicating that is to just take it there and put it into them. Okay? Best way I can. The only way by talking to them, by showing them, hey, this is this way, instead of trying to let TV do it for me. Now, we change the trajectory when we change the things that we hear and what we say. Okay? We change the lives of our children when we fill them with the words that God has placed in us, and to kickstart their minds for them to see the potential that they have. Now we look at God, and God loves us so much. To convey that to someone else, you can only do that through your testimony. You can only show them, because, like I said, most people are not going to really listen to what you say. They're going to listen to what you say in combination of what you do, right? So we can change the trajectory when we change our course from a dead-end street, okay, to a 4-lane highway, open road, with an open mind, following after God. We change our trajectory of our children and our children's children when we take a stand and break generational curses. And, I'm not saying like the big like generational curses, like, smoking. My mom smoked, my dad smoked, I'ma smoke, my kids gonna smoke, my grandkids gonna smoke. We break those generational curses when we take a stand against the norm of the things that pop up against God. And that norm usually is the things that we have in ourselves that say, well, this is what we always doing. Because you know what? That ain't good enough. That's not going to work. We change the trajectory when we become intentional on who we are and what we do. And that's what I wanted you guys to get today. So, like I used to say this from Mother Teresa, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. And all you have is today. So be intentional on what you do. You have greatness in you. So today, go be great.